Good morning. Welcome to another session of Java programming language. In this video, we'll discuss the various uses of this keyword. We can use this keyword in various situations. So we'll see with the help of example the various uses of this. So for saving the time, I have already written some code. So the first use of this is it can be used to refer the current instance variables. So see, in this example we have created a class A and a constructor A. We also have two variables A and B. In the constructor also we have two variables A and B, and we are assigning A to A. So actually what is the problem here? The name of instance variable and formal arguments passed in this constructor is same. So though we can assign this as A is equal to A, it is giving some warning. The assignment values never used, assignment to itself. So what will it actually do? It will assign the null value. In case of integer, it will assign the 0 value. In case of string, it will assign null, and in case of float, it will assign 0.0. So if I try to invoke this constructor by creating the object of this class, it will pass these values 2 and 5 to A and B, but since there is the ambiguity, the names are same, so this 2 will be assigned to the formal argument itself, and it will not be assigned to the instance variable, and the value of instance variable will remain 0. So if we print this ob dot, if we call display function which is printing the value of A and B, it will print 0 and 0, right? So if we use this dot A and this dot B, then it will give the right output 2 and 5. So this is one of the use. If the instance variable name and formal arguments name are same, then we need to, in order to differentiate them, we must use this keyword. The another use is this can be used to invoke the current class method. Like let us create a method void b system dot out dot println inside method b. I should use this inside method b. Now let us create another function void say c, and let us call b method. So this is syntactically correct actually, but actually in background what is happening, compiler converts this call b into this. So though we can call this method here like this, but internally the compiler is calling this method this way, right? So this is the second use. This can be used to call the current class method. Now the third use is, this can be used to call constructor, same class constructor. This can actually be used to use for constructor chaining. See, if we have more than one constructor, so we can call all the constructors using this keyword. We can create a chain. Let us create one more constructor. This is the default constructor. Let us print a message: system.out.println. Inside default constructor, let us create one more constructor. System.out.println, and so inside another constructor. Right now, in this class A, we have three constructors. The signature of all the constructors are different. This is the default constructor with no parameter. This is the constructor with one parameter, and this is the constructor with two parameters. Right. So we can call any constructor inside any constructor. See, so here we are calling this constructor having two parameters. So inside this, let us call this will call the default constructor, and inside default constructor let us try to call this parameterized constructor, which is having one parameter. Let us see. So you can see this is making a chain. We can reuse the constructor using this method. When we'll create the object of A, this will invoke the parameterized constructor, which is having two arguments. It will directly go to this. Now in this method, in this constructor, it will call the single argument default constructor, and this default constructor will call this constructor. So what should be the output? Let us test the output. In the main method, we have created this object. So first this constructor will be called this constructor will be called, then it will call this constructor, and this constructor will call this constructor. So the first statement which will be printed is this: inside another constructor. This is the first statement. After that it will print inside default constructor. After that it will return here, the pointer will return here, and then it will initialize the value of A and B. Values are already initialized. After that display method is called, and display method will print the values of A and B. So it will print 2 and 5, right? So what should be the output? It will print 3 lines. The first line is inside another constructor, then inside default constructor, and then this values of A and B, that is 2 and 5. So let us run. Inside another constructor, inside default constructor, and values of A and B. So this was the third use of this method, this keyword. Now let us see another use of this. This can be passed as an argument in the constructor call. This can also be passed as an argument in the method call, and this can also be returned by the method. In all the places I just mentioned, this will mean this will be referred as the current class object. So I think the various uses of this is clear to you. So thank you. See you in the next video.